The Tesla magnetic generator was the brainchild of this Serbian pioneer in electricity. Without his discoveries, there would be no modern power transmission, and the world as we know it today with computers, TV, and the internet would look a whole lot different. In this article, I want to tell you about the area of research that Tesla spent half his life on that could ultimately allow you to generate your own power. The early days. Tesla first looked into the area of zero-point technology in his early years, before he made his more commonly known discoveries in the area of alternating current electricity. Zero-point is a fringe area of research in physics. Even as a young man, Tesla was convinced that it was possible to obtain energy from all around us and that conventional thinking, obtaining energy from fuel reserves, was wrong. Impressionable as he was at that young age, he was persuaded to drop this area of research, and he went on to make some of the greatest discoveries in electricity that the world has ever seen. Second half of Tesla's life. After his most famous discoveries, few people today are aware that Tesla then dedicated the second half of his life to researching zero-point in order to harness this limitless supply of energy. He filed a raft of patents and published a number of his papers for peer review. These papers were well received, but despite this and also Tesla's great reputation, little further research on zero-point was done after his death. Some people suggest that research in this area was intentionally suppressed by government and also commercial interests. One should note that the energy infrastructure was only just beginning to be built in those days, and this is often given as a motive for suppressing zero-point research. The modern Tesla magnetic generator. Until the latter half of the 20th century, little research was carried out into zero-point, although many believe that governments have been doing this for military purposes and there is much credible evidence to support this, but then a number of home enthusiasts decided to carry on where Tesla left off and build their own experimental devices. Each of these motors has its own unique features, but they all originate from the same, similar concept. Power outputs range from a few watts demonstration models to 30 kilowatt devices that are intended for industrial use. Unfortunately, we still look to be at least 5 years away from commercially available motors for business and home use. So what if you want to quit paying your power bills as soon as possible by making your own Tesla magnetic generator? You have two options. The first is to scour the internet for Tesla's earlier plans and, like other experimentalists, spend several hundred hours over a period of several years in an attempt to produce a device that is reliable enough to power your home. Alternatively, you can invest a nominal $50 in a solid set of reliable and tested plans. These include the exact steps needed to assemble your home generator plus simple diagrams. This way, you need only wait days and not years to quit paying your power bill. As you can see, being cheap and not spending the $50 is a total false economy. Quit paying the power company ever-increasing amounts of your hard-earned cash.